morning. It is Monday, August 17th, and August is going by way too quickly here. I can't believe we're midway through August already. The things, I've got quite a bit of work to do in the bee yards this week. There's several things I need to accomplish. One is I need to make sure all my hives are queen right, and most of them I'm pretty sure are, but there's a couple of them that I need to check and make sure they're queen right. Two, I'm going to pull all the queen excluders. I don't want them, don't leave them in for winter. I'm going to pull all of the oxalic acid sponges that I put in earlier this year. I don't want them left for winter, and if you're using Viroxan, I suggest you pull those out as well before winter. I think the consensus is don't overwinter with those in the hive. The results don't seem to be good. So those have got to come out. I need to, this is going to be probably the most invasive inspection I do for the rest of the year, but I need to make sure that the queen has got space to lay down in the brood box. Because I do a midsummer requeening, sometimes the bees have a tendency to backfill the brood area with honey, and I need to make sure that it's not completely backfilled. So I want that queen to have a minimum of 4 frames of comb that she can lay in. Preferably more like about 6 to 8, but if I can get 6, I'll be happy. Most of them still have plenty of room, some of them don't, so I'm going to make sure they've got plenty of space to lay. Some of my hives are actually pollen bound, so I'm going to probably have to pull out some pollen frames out on a few hives. But that I want that queen to be able to have space to lay. The last thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a mite treatment. I'm going to use Apiguard, but we're going to be hot for the next week, so I'm only going to do a half a dose. So instead of the 50 milliliter, I'm going to do 25, and then in a week I'll do another 25, and then in a week I'll do another 25, and maybe another 25 after that. We'll see. That would be 4 doses of 25 would give me the full 100 milliliter dosage. I could do 33 and 33 and 33, and I might do that, but it's just going to be so hot. I'm a little worried that I'm going to just blast them out, and I don't want to do that. These queens are just really getting going and laying after requeening the hives. And so I don't want, the Apiguard's going to slow her down a bit, but I'm okay with that. I just don't want to blast them out too bad. So I'll do a couple of mite washes as well. So mite washes, Apiguard, make sure the brood nest is open, pull the queen excluder, pull the oxalic acid sponges. Yeah, so quite a bit to get done, and it's going to be hot for the next week, so I may only get through a couple of yards this morning and have to do another couple of yards tomorrow. That's okay. Other than that, I think the bees are looking pretty good. We'll have a better idea of where they're at here in a little bit. I'll bring you along and let you watch a couple of hives, and yeah, I can show you kind of what I'm seeing, and hopefully that helps you. Anyway, let's get into it. It's going to be a hot one today. All right, let's get into this. I don't know how gentle these bees are going to be. They may be fine, they may be a little testy, so we're going to definitely apply some smoke today. And this top box is all honey, so I don't really even need to look at it. I'm just going to pull it right off. Get my hive lifted on there. Oh, I seem to be too tight. Hang on. Okay, let's try that. There, that's a better fit. Pretty tight still. Yep, that looks like that top box is full. Let's see what they're doing down here. So queen excluder comes off, that's for sure. And just gonna take a quick peek in this box. See what they've got going. I suspect from the tops of this is all honey. Honey. Almost all honey. Okay, there's some open space there. And yes, the queen is laying in that. So that's a good sign. That's good. More open space. I'm seeing eggs. So that looks pretty good. A little bit of space there. And these last frames are all honey. Okay, so she's got a good 3 frames in this box that she can lay in and is laying in. So I'm okay with that. Now, if she's got that much room down below, then I'll just leave her alone. She's right about where I want them to be. So let's pull this box off. I'm just going to set it over here on the side. A little smoke just to keep everybody happy. Okay. I'm going to kind of tell this frame's looks like honey. These outside frames look like honey. So I'm just going to kind of jump right into the middle here. Seeing some young larvae. And the other side's nice cap brood. It's perfect. That's excellent. Let's leave that frame out for just a second. Okay, there's an open frame. Don't see, oh, there's some eggs, so she is here. Oh, here's my queen. She's here. She's marked. I can tell from the pattern, she's looking pretty good here. This is exactly what I want to see. Now, since I know my queen's over there, there's a nice frame of capped brood, both sides. Okay, liking that. More capped brood, pollen. Capped brood, a little bit of open brood on this side. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mite wash while I've got this open. And we can put this hive back together. That looks good. Here's my bees. I think I'll have half a cup of bees in that. Oh yeah. And the rest can go right back in the hive. Here's my mite wash. Give them a good spin. In the meantime, while that sits for a minute, I'm gonna give them a dose of Apiguard. So they're only gonna get a quarter dose. Or a half a dose, I guess, is really what we're giving them, not a quarter. Half a dose. Okay, queen was good. I'd already pulled out the sponges. I've got the queen excluder out. She's got room to lay. I'm doing a mite wash, and the Apiguard's going on. That hive looks pretty good. I like it. Let's put things back together now. We can go to the next one. Let's pull that top box off. Yeah, it's only one box with the hive lifter, but after you do a bunch for the day, every box counts. Queen excluders are getting kind of plugged up, so they're going to get cleaned off. Okay, let's see what this hive's looking like. I can tell this frame's all honey. I'm probably in your way here. Let's move you to the other side. And yep, I got an umbrella trying to keep the camera from overheating. That's honey and pollen in the middle. Honey on that side. Let's see if they've opened up this brood nest a little bit. Okay, there's some brood. A little more brood. A little more brood. Both sides. There's 2 frames of good capped brood. Another frame of a little bit of capped and open brood. Same with that side. It's hard to see things in the shadows. Now I think I'm back into honey. Nope. More open space for the queen. It's good. Perfect. And I'm seeing eggs and larvae down in these cells, so she's here, she's laying. Let me check my notes and make sure. She should be marked. Let's make sure she is. According to my notes, she may be last year's queen. She may be a 25 queen, not a 26 queen. She's still doing okay though. It's a decent brood pattern. So I'm looking for a blue queen, not a white one. I don't see one there. And you know what? I've really seen enough right here that I really don't need to go down any further. She has open space here. She's got plenty of pollen, plenty of honey. She's here laying. I'm really not feeling like I need to dig any more into this hive. Seen what I need to see, and they're doing just fine. So I'm just going to put them back together, put the ApiGuard on, and move to the next hive. Well, that's what I'm doing today. You've seen a couple of hives. Looks like the bees have done a pretty good job of opening that brood nest back up and keeping it open for that queen to lay in. The queen looks like she's doing well. So I'm just going to put this hive back together, give them the ApiGuard treatment. I've already pulled out the pads, and off to the next hive. The more I see that, the quicker I can go through these hives and not disturb them quite so much. But so far, looking pretty good. If there's anything different, I'll stop and bring you along. Thanks for watching. Hope your bees are doing well. Have a great day.